let's jump into some publishing information. So here on the release level, we're going to take our way down to a track. If you don't know how to get through here, this is a little tutorial. Here on the track level, we've got all of our typical metadata, and we have our associated releases, and here's our associated work. Now that we're on a work, this is where all of your basic publishing metadata lies. So at the moment, this is all of your core details, your contributors, your publishers, as well as all their associations and lyrics. So you can immediately see the title of the work. It's a very helpful tool and a very helpful field to have. Hopefully someone smiled, I did. You have your music type, your label work code, and your ISWC, a copyright year and language, as well as an agency. Here in the contributors section, you have the ability to add contributors and assign a role to them, as well as if there is a type associated with that. You can add their individual affiliation. So let's say it's an ASCAP or a BMI, their split percentage, as well as country of legal territory. Now, on the publisher side, you can also add a publisher for each of these, their rights administration, their affiliation, and their split percentage as well. So this covers all of your basic needs for your typical publishing information on the distribution side. Now, for many of you publishers out there, this doesn't always necessarily have all of the data that you need to be able to capture something like a CWR or to register with some of the societies. And that is something that's going to change. And we're really excited to announce that we're working on a full publishing module that will allow you to capture all of the publishing information that you would need, and eventually will allow you to have all of the information required for a CWR and potentially the ability to export a CWR as well in the future. Now, I don't have a timeline on this, but the good news is that we are working on it, we're working towards it, and we're really excited to show this to you. So as we continue to have expansions across the platform with this publishing module, you will see updates from us, as well as once it's rolled out, and it will be rolled out in a handful of extensions, then we will do a webinar and we'll kind of show off each section to you as we go along. Now, there will be a ton more tabs. There will be a ton of extra fields comparatively to as you see it now. But that doesn't mean that it's just a bunch of extra metadata. This is going to allow not only your operations team to have access to publishing data, but your publishing teams to actually utilize OpenPlay in a more meaningful way, not only for housing the metadata, but also sending it and reporting on it. So whenever we do a large scale addition like this, the fields will also be added to your catalog reporting section. So you will be able to pull reports based on many of the works and publishing fields, as well as the ability to pull those out via the API. So along with the publishing build out, there will also be a publishing API build out as well that would be expanded onto the work section of the API. And so that is a really exciting tool that hopefully many of you guys will get a ton of use case out of. And we're really excited to bring you along on the journey of opening this up more intentionally to the publishing world, as well as publishers themselves. So keep an eye out for this. We're really excited for this build out. And it's going to be in true OpenPlay fashion, very, very, very well thought out, and incredibly feature and field rich. So we're really excited about this.
No, what's so great about this, and this has been a vision for OpenPlay and really for the industry for a while, is really to have your recordings and your publishing linked at source. And with the API feed, so you create your recording with your works information, and you can feed it out to whatever publishing systems you need. But this idea of having the works and recordings linked at source, I think everybody recognizes the real benefit for the industry from that.